Accusations of bullying and a toxic culture in the NDP and party leadership. That's what one Calgary MLA is saying after she quit the legislature in protest.
First-term MLA Robin Luff was scathing in her description of life behind the political curtain. In a letter released to reporters on Monday, Luff says there is a, quote, culture of fear that leads to MLAs being unable to properly represent their constituents in the legislature. She says the lack of individuality is making, quote, a mockery of the proceedings. Political scientist Wayne Bratt says it's certainly not the first allegations of bullying in the capital, but this strikes a different chord.
The problem the NDP is facing is they were supposed to be a different party, and they've been very critical of how the UCP operates, and now they're having to defend their own actions.
Luff went further, describing what she calls the intimidation used to get those in the party to fall in line with voting and thinking. Quote, if MLAs should go against any of these directives, there is fear they will lose privileges, such as their seat on a committee or an opportunity to speak in the House. Adding, there is also fear they will be isolated and that their political career will be finished, that their nomination papers will not be signed, and opportunities never given. Luff says she will return to the legislature after a resolution has been discussed, but Bratt says her path back to a seat may not be as clear-cut.
I can't see, after a letter like that, how she stays in caucus, either by her own will or the NDP's will. Does she decide to sit as an independent? Does she cross the floor to another party? Does she run again? But the NDP is going to be in greater damage control because they portrayed themselves as being different than any other party.
House Leader Brian Mason said to the media at the legislature Monday afternoon in response to this, quote, I'm disappointed, quite frankly. I know the Premier's office has reached out to her in the last few days and they were hoping to find a resolution for her concerns. So it is a kind of a disappointing situation. Reporting live from the McDougall Centre, Michael Lumsden, City News.